Might help if I actually remember to turn my microphone on before I start streaming. Oh boy. And I'm pretty sure my roommate's gonna be vacuuming in the background too. I chose a great time to start this up. Either way, greetings everyone! I am Dr. J, and I have a couple hours to kill today. I know that I probably should jump back into Sonic, since that it's been this game for now 3 days in a row, but I want to try and keep Sonic to, well, proper hours, considering that that gets a little more attention than this. So, with that in mind, we're gonna jump back into Fire Emblem. So, main thing to note here is that I have gone through and gotten S rank on all of the missions. Well, all of the side missions before we get into the main story proper. So now that I've seen to that, I should be in an ideal state to jump into the main story battle, which is what I'm really interested in. Before we get into that though, we have a support conversation. And something I noticed while looking at the support conversations is that when you look at the icons here, is that some of them have the 3 dots over them and some don't. Because I had been wondering for a while, okay, it seems like I'm unlocking a decent number of, well, C supports over the last few, however long it's been, but then I realized, hang on a minute, oh, it's because not every rank is going to have a conversation next to it. So they're having C rank as a basis that literally anyone can have. But the conversations themselves are being constrained to, well, only very specific circumstances. So Hilda and Linhardt, when they get to B support, aren't going to have a conversation. So I'm not sure exactly why they're doing it that way, because it means less conversations overall, but all the same, I suppose that's not the primary focus of this game, given that there's plenty of time in 3 houses to explore each character, so whatever the case may be, that is the state of things. So all that remains now is to see to a conversation between Shez and Shamir, yes, I can pronounce things correctly, allegedly, and then we can carry on with the main story.
I should call it a day. You sticking around?
Nah, I should finish up too. Thanks, Shamir. I have to work out new unit formations for our next battle.
You're pretty conscientious for a mercenary.
Kinda has to be, given the role he was thrown into.
That's rare in our profession. Well, sorry to cut and run. Good luck with all that.
No worries, I can handle it. It's my responsibility after all.
Right, well, if you ever need a hand, just let me know.
Really? Thanks. Dependable as always, Shamir. Honestly, you're so mature for your age.
She's older than you, why wouldn't she be?
You always seem so composed, almost wise, even when we're just chatting.
I wouldn't say wise. Save that for the higher-ups. I just mind my own business. Plenty of mercenaries do the same.
Yeah, you're definitely right about that.
You know, you're pretty easygoing yourself, even by merc standards. Have you been on your own for long? Didn't you belong to a mercenary group at some point?
Yeah, but I bounced around a lot. Let's see, the company I was with the longest was probably Burling's Mercenaries, the last one I joined.
Oh, that sucks for you.
But then we clashed with Gerald's band, and I was the only one who survived.
There isn't a mercenary who hasn't lost someone or something along the way. But losing trusted comrades stays with you.
Yeah, Captain Burling, Getz, Lasley. We were a tight-knit group, if a little rough around the edges. I would have been content staying with them till the end.
Maybe your experience is what's made you so pragmatic. It takes real strength to overcome past hardships and move on. That's what I think, anyway.
You know, you seem way more pragmatic than me. I wonder what made you that way.
Actually, now that I think of it, it's interesting that there is this dynamic between these two, because both of them ended up in very different circumstances. It's explored a little more within the support system between Byleth and Shamir in 3 houses, but there is certainly someone that Shamir has lost, so curious about that.
You should know not to pry into a mercenary's past. But if the right moment comes, maybe I'll tell you about it.
Interesting that she'd be willing to talk about it, though. Huh. Curiouser and curiouser. Alrighty then, that'll be all for that. Let's get into the real battle. So, my highest level unit is 26 and this thing's saying 37, so I'm probably gonna only B-rank this or struggle on it, but you know what? We'll see what happens. Worst case scenario, I do a bunch of grinding between now and Saturday, which is when I'll probably be able to jump back into this, given that that'll be the only quote regular day. I'm expecting that I'll have a lot less time over the course of the next week. Alrighty, here we go. Let's give the Imperial Army what for. Sorry, Ferdinand, you gotta die. Unless you surrender. Bernie will probably surrender. I don't think Ferdinand will.
Lord Ferdinand, I've brought an envoy from the Alliance.
Wait, you're sending Lord Holston?
Allow me to introduce myself, sir. My name is Holst Sigisvald Goneril.
It is an honor to meet you. Even those of us from the Empire have heard tales of your valor. I am Ferdinand von Eyre, and this army is under my command.
I come as a representative for the Leicester Alliance. I'm sure you can guess what I'm planning to say.
You are here to ask for our surrender, I take it.
Your army is surrounded with no hope of victory or retreat. There would be no dishonor in laying down your arms.
No answer?
So the Empire declined our terms? I guess that's not a complete surprise.
No, it is not. Ferdinand's stubborn.
It was as if he didn't even consider the possibility. Perhaps he'd have regarded it an affront to his pride as a noble of the Empire.
He's really willing to throw away the lives of those who serve him just for that?
Actually, his troops' morale seemed unexpectedly high. I believe they've steeled themselves for a fight to the death.
Or perhaps actually, wait, no. If Hubert was able to act without Edelgard's watch and hire mercenaries within the Alliance, then... I wonder why the rest of them are ready to die, though. That's the real question.
Not without exception, of course. One of his officers was hiding under a table.
I think I know exactly which officer that is.
And I noticed some dispirited soldiers about their camp.
Hiding under a table? That has to be Bernadetta. I mean, who else could it be? I wonder if she'd hear us out.
She'll probably be the recruitment for this chapter.
Since we couldn't convince Ferdinand to give up on this desperate last stand, we have no choice but to give him what he wants. If we win this battle, the Alliance will finally be back to where it was before the Empire invaded. No matter who you face on the battlefield, hold nothing back. Hit them with everything you've got.
Alrighty then. Truly surrounded, huh? So our goal is to defeat Ferdinand. I get the feeling this may be the one where he actually dies. Alright, as expected, we can persuade Bernie. What's the beacon? Temporarily halt enemy advance. Given that we're split up and have our units scattered in very different directions, that's probably a good idea. At the start of battle? Nah. Reinforcements will deploy periodically? That sounds useful, actually. What's the other one? Locate the enemy general in hiding. Wait a minute, is that gonna expose... actually, that's expensive. We'll go with it, though. Because I don't think I necessarily need the extra reinforcements, given that I'll have plenty on the field myself. Alright, we're getting 4 on this one. So... let's go ahead and swap things around a little bit. Let's see, we don't need Lawrence and Leone on the field, given that they're both spec'd into cavalry right now. So we'll bring in... actually, wait, I spec'd up Balthus pretty heavily, too.
I'll show you what I can do.
Let's see, although... no, this is the main story battle. I don't want to worry about that specifically. Well, actually, how useful... what if I gave Balthus the Wolf Fangs? I could theoretically just have him go on an independent rampage, instead of having him worry about being an adjutant. Alternatively, I can swap out either Hilda or... let me think. Yeah, we'll swap Hilda out, actually. That should be fine. And then Lawrence... what do I want to do with you, buddy? We won't worry about deploying Raphael. Holst is a little low level. Guess we can just bring Lysithea back in.
This.
Yeah, this should be a good group. So we've got a couple of archers. Actually, do we need Shamir in the group? We've got Claude with Failnaught. So what else would we bring in? We don't have a lot of magic, actually. None directly. Marianne isn't at a good level, so we'll bring in Linhardt.
For battle.
Ooh, actually, with the battalion he has, it looks like he'll do fine. Oh, it's just because he does better against archers in general. Same with Lysithea. So the main thing I'll need to worry about is making sure Shez is fine. Okay, so right now that's your focus. Yeah, just try and mitigate the penalty from lances. We'll focus on... since I'll probably be using you the most, we'll focus on just mitigating that. And I'll class change just to keep you at your strongest. Same for Claude. Does he have anything to worry about? Oh wow, tons of archers. So Claude will probably want to be an adjutant, actually, looking at all that. Although, we do have that flying spot. Alright, so Claude will probably want to hang back and defend for a while. Just to be sure that that's not a problem. We've got Balthus. Who do we want as our fourth? Actually, we could have Lysithea as our fourth. That could actually work out pretty well, especially after the killer tome that I recently got. Yeah, actually that'll work just fine. Having a mage to break the archers initially, that'll be just fine. Alright, I think we've got a winner. Now, before I do anything else, is there anyone's battalions I want to mess with? Lawrence doesn't have any advantages at the moment. What battalion can I give him? He doesn't really need even better proficiency against swords. Well... Actually, wait, aren't I already fielding Leone? Yeah, Lawrence is a bit overkill then to deploy, although there's going to be some overlap. We'll just bring Holst out.
Fight for what's right.
Another opportunity to just mulch certain people. That should be fine. Okay. Leonie's in better shape with her battalion. Claude's gonna have trouble. But... Oh wait, Ladislava's in... Oh geez, Ladislava's in play too. So, if Ferdinand survives, Ladislava probably won't. Actually, I'm pretty sure I saw Randolph in one of the side missions, so... I do wonder how that's gonna play out. All the same. Let's get him.
They've got nowhere to run. We must force the enemy generals to surrender.
No pressure. Alright, our first objective is to take out the archers. That's pretty easy to deal with.
Oh, if I must. Leave this to me.
Now is our chance.
Alright. And we'll work on these guys' supports.
I'm here to help. Make use of me.
Oh yeah, Hilda I probably should have had as a commandable unit, but that's okay. Nope, this will be fine as it is. I took out the one weakness Shez has, so that should be fine. Now, anything else I want to command? Problem is, Claude should probably hang back. I could probably assign him as an adjutant to someone for a while. Or he could just hang back in general. I could have him focus on dealing with...
Let's try this. Let's see how this goes.
I'll have him deal with that to start with.
Got it. Yeah, let's do
Actually, since that Hilda's damage is high,
Come with me.
we'll assign her as an adjutant to Shez. Linhardt and Leone can stay out and fight. Fun way.
Got it. Time to
Accomplished without my father. Escape route has been cut off. There must be some way to break through.
Don't worry, there'll be trouble. You'll get your chance, Ferdinand. I doubt this will be our first confrontation with Gerald's mercenaries in the main story. If it is truly Gerald's mercenaries. I have no reason to believe it's anyone else, so we'll see. And bam!
Give it up already. You only keep losing troops if you... Huh? Wait, that's...
Yep, it's Gerald's mercenaries. Well, shit, I knew it.
Did we make it in time? The situation doesn't look great, but we've still got a job to do.
Well... Wait, Alois? What are you...
Cut a path for you. Follow us.
Oh, no. Where's Byleth?
Ferdinand, right? We've secured an escape route. Hurry, get your troops out of here.
The mercenaries. You have my gratitude.
Wait, you knew?
Everyone, proceed to the escape route at once.
How did you know?
Captain Gerald. No. I really don't want to do this, but I can't let them get away.
The entire army will crumble if I am defeated. Must retreat retreat with everyone else, regardless of what happens.
Alright, the archers are down. But now I have to intercept Ferdinand.
I can't do this anymore.
How do I get to you? Okay, that way's cut off. Alright, Leone, run ahead and intercept. How do I intercept? We'll see how I could. Because he'll probably... Actually, he's got enemies that he needs to fight through, so theoretically it'll be okay. So we'll start by having Leone start seizing objectives. I'll send Shez in the same direction.
Gotta make sure everyone gets away.
Oh, that's what they meant by showing me where the hidden general is. Oh, they're talking about Bernie.
The sniper? Perhaps we should use the information we obtained about the enemy's formations. Where are these arrows coming from? We'll never catch up to the enemy if we don't stop them.
We'll show them how determined we are.
Alright, which one is she in? That one, huh? Alright. Just need to get there then.
I still have a long way to go.
Just a bit. Okay, who do we send where?
Let's try this.
Alright, Claude has enemies that he can go after.
Let's see how this goes.
Oh, if I must.
Ooh, the way is opened. Okay. So that's the one we need to go to?
is over there. Let us finish this.
The
Alright.
Alliance forces are in disarray. Now is our chance, Lord Ferdinand.
Alright, Bernie. Here we go.
They found me! Stay away!
I can't do that, unfortunately.
I found her.
I had a feeling it was gonna go better. I didn't seem to be willing to listen in that state.
The enemy doesn't seem that interested in fighting. We may be able to convince her to surrender. I wish I was surrounded by walls, not enemies. I'd rather come to this.
Alright, we got her.
Bernadetta,
Wait a minute. Can Claude reach? Not yet.
could you maybe stop fighting? Wait, what? No! I'm not ready to die! Please, don't murder me!
As expected.
I leave the rest to you. I will rally the troops who have managed to withdraw.
Wait a minute.
Not
Ah, won't let me shadow slide, will it? Not yet.
We should join the front line as well. We must save as many soldiers as we can.
There you go. Getting all worked up again. But I guess our pay will get docked if we just stand around.
What gates? Ah, crap, we gotta fight them both. Okay, that's gonna make things hell.
Got it. Got it. Time to make a name
Alright,
for
here's what we'll
myself.
do.
Oh, if I must.
You can finish that target off. Who else do we have to worry about? We can probably ignore that stronghold.
You can count on me.
I'm on it. No
Oh wait, you've got an advantage? Oh shoot, I didn't give you the anti-cavalry gauntlets.
Now we can focus on pursuing them. Wait, something's happening in the central area.
Oh no, is it the Ashen Demon? I knew it! There's my boy.
We will not go any further.
Still emotionless.
So that's the Ashen Demon, huh? Don't engage them if you can help it. Focus on stopping the Imperial troops.
Come then. Let us fight with honor. Is that Alois? Did he leave the Knights of Seros?
Do you remember me, Captain? Well, even if you don't, we have to fight.
Oh, Leone! You've grown so much since I last saw you.
I'm afraid that's it for me. I must withdraw.
Byleth, I'm coming for you. Let's see if I can actually fight you properly.
We'll do it together.
If not, I might just have to switch to Balthus and just rip into Gerald.
We can advance now. Forward.
Okay, no. Looking at that, Gerald's the priority.
Watch closely.
More capable than I expected.
We must prioritize the Imperial troops. There is no need to engage if you're having difficulties.
I know we were told not to engage, but isn't this a great opportunity to see how much you've grown?
The escape point is before us. Go, everyone! I will provide you with backup. They've turned their attention back to us. We must cut a path once more.
We can't let our blockade fall apart. We need reinforcements.
Time to face the Blade Breaker's wrath.
If you're with the Alliance army, then I'm here to stop you. So, we meet again. You serve the Alliance now?
Just like
Byleth's dialogue is so good. That deadpan delivery is amazing.
It's over!
Just draw your weapon already. You and me have a score to settle.
these Alliance forces are no joke.
Down you go.
I'm on it. No charge. Just leave it to me.
Take a breather.
My true power.
They got me beat, huh? Hey, it happens. All right, I'm falling back.
I've got another one of these for you, Byleth.
We'll do it together.
Actually, while I'm thinking about it, Claude.
Let's try this. Let's see how this goes. We considerably weakened the mercenaries. All that's left is to catch Ferdinand.
Oh, and I can send someone to him now? Who to send?
Got it.
Leone should be able to hold him back for now.
Hey, Captain! This counts as a win for me, right?
Set fire to our signal beacon. It may be able to slow the Imperial Army's retreat. Not good enough.
Watch closely.
We changing places?
It's my
Witness my true power.
The beacons of Minas Tirith. No.
Our fight ends here.
What?
Let them slip away. Nothing.
Of course. How we doing? Oh, quite well, actually.
On to the... Not a problem.
Alright, Shez, you probably won't do much good against... Actually, wait, I nullified that weakness.
I've got this.
Where's Leicester? Ah, she got freed up there.
Count on me.
Go
I'll
for-
do my best.
Actually, wait, no, Balthus goes after that.
I'm on it. No charge. Just leave it to me.
Lysithea instead. Who do I have Lysithea gun for? What's the larger objective? Ferdinand? Ferdinand. It'll be risky, but I can have her sync up with Leone. That should be fine for now. Meanwhile, Claude. Oh man.
Yeah, not bad.
It's my...
No problem. I got it.
Wow. I guess all that combat experience comes in handy.
Rip him open. Ow! Holy crap, that was a lot of damage.
Caught up to that, but I shall not surrender to you.
Down you go. Alright, so Claude still has a lot of dangers around here.
Let's see how
So we'll
this...
just send him in a random direction for now. Who should Linhardt go after? Actually, he can keep just singling out archers, hopefully.
to me.
Now we'll switch to Balthus.
No problem.
I'm on fire!
Yes, you are, Balthus.
I'll shield you.
Oh, you're amazing, Balthus. Rip and tear. Well, as best you can when it comes to... Wait, were those coin sounds? Ever the mercenary, huh? Thank you, Holst. Now we just tear him a new one. Wait, what? Did he start getting attacked by somebody? No archer near him. Then again, I did leave him on very low health, so I guess that's to be expected. Alright, get rid of this base captain while I've got some of the punch. Good, that opened him up. Now you die. Not quite. Alright, keep on him. Alright, good.
I'm on it. No charge.
Okay, you go there.
Just leave it to me.
Shez will have you shadow slide to grab whatever's in this chest.
Couldn't hurt. Not a problem. Move out. Take a breather.
It's my turn. Lend me your aid. Yeah, let's team up.
Off we go. Oh right, I gave... Oh jeez. Need to remember using combat arts for you will hurt you because of one of your current skills. Actually, how are we doing in terms of the kill count? Might be tough to get the kill count and everything else. Let's see. How can you go after Shez? Oh, there's plenty of brigands to go after? Yeah, do that then. Alright, Claude's targeting someone. Linhardt's, that's not an ideal target. There another archer you could take out? Yes, one there.
Leave this to me.
Get as far as you can. I will hold them off.
This might actually be Ferdinand's death with the way things are working out.
That was close.
Alright, that brigand's almost opened up. He is opened up, and now... Unfortunately, I don't think... Wait a minute, the battle's not over? I still saw the UI.
That's it.
So this is where it ends.
Sorry, man. Oh shoot, a lot of Slavas left.
Lord Ferdinand, please retreat. I will hold them off.
Too late.
I promised Her Majesty that I would protect you at all costs, and I intend to see that promise through.
Paralog truly made you promise such a thing? But I cannot very well abandon you here.
If we lose you, we lose the whole army. Please go, so that everyone might live.
Alright, looks like we'll have to take this seriously. Claude, looks like you just finished up where you were. Get over here and start swinging.
Let's see. We change. My turn.
Alright, wind sweep. Open him up.
The rest is in your hands.
Looks like Ferdy lives another day, huh?
Underestimate those who've been backing before.
How we looking? Ooh, we actually can make it now. I just have to mulch some. Unless I just took you out.
At least Lord Ferdinand got away. Your Majesty, if only I could have seen you one last.
Even in alternate universes, Ladislava still dies. Crap. Man, I actually could have made that if I had been a little more careful.
Escaped, but we struck a blow to the Imperial Army nonetheless. I'd call this a victory.
There we go. That went faster than I expected.
Well, we did it.
Yet you're still the saddest looking fighter in camp. Why the long face?
Because the Ashen Demon got away?
Because we only barely got the job done. Everything else was a miserable failure. Sure, we routed the Imperial Army and forced Geralt and his mercenaries to retreat. But we let Ferdinand get away in the process. And if that wasn't bad enough, I failed to beat the Ashen Demon. Basically, we lost in nearly every way you can lose.
Wrong. You were hired to do a job, and you did it. And in the process, you've received a valuable reminder about the unique danger the Ashen Demon poses.
You're being surprisingly optimistic.
unique danger? Not sure I'd go that far.
And what other phrase would you use for a mercenary that can single-handedly change the tide of battle?
Wasn't very impressive this time around.
If we're to win this war, the Ashen Demon needs to be eliminated as soon as possible.
Yeah, you're probably right. Thanks for the chat.
Alrighty then, I'll need to go. Looks like this one will be unironically easier to S rank than the other one. Oh man, that battle at Deirdre was rough. Did not expect to blaze through this so quickly.
Battle does have its benefits.
There's always room for improvement.
Gotta go through all these.
Gotta keep pushing myself.
Although I do like that interaction between Leone and Geralt. That was hilarious. Although I'm curious as to know why Aloise decided to start working with Geralt, though. I wonder what could have happened.
I won't let myself stop here.
Actually, that probably means that we'll be able to get Aloise along with Geralt and Byleth. Wonder what that'll entail. Oh, nice.
Can't wait to get back out there.
Cool. That's a lot. And now Bernie's on our side. Probably not gonna like being pressed into service, but we'll see how things turn out.
Did you manage to find Ferdinand and his troops?
No, but I spotted tracks that suggest they fled toward Garreg Mach.
So they've given up on the southern route and are making their way back to the Empire by circling west. It won't be easy to catch them now.
I'm just relieved that Ferdinand is still alive. I must admit, I am too.
Yeah, same here. I just wish we could have caught him, though. Knowing Ferdinand, he's gonna think the only way to redeem himself is by attacking us again.
Probably.
Well, if he does, I'll just chase him away. I'll send that guy packing as many times as we need.
I'm more worried about Geralt and his mercenaries.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
Right. Ferdinand would have never escaped if Geralt's people weren't covering him. I suspect this won't be the last we see of them. We can't let their smaller numbers lull us into a false sense of security. That's a surefire way to get beaten. On the bright side, we've taken down most of what was left of the Imperial Army's invasion force. I think it's fair to say the Alliance has officially made it to the other side of this crisis. Great work, everyone.
Until Count Burgley shows up with the cavalry. And not just Ferdinand.
May I ask what our next move is, my lord?
Well, as you know, the Empire is currently locked in battle with the Kingdom of Fargus. With fronts to the east and the west, the Empire is stretched thin. They've been forced to divide their army. I'd be curious to hear what my favorite mercenary thinks. What would your next move be?
Yeah, what would your next move be, Leone? Come on, be careful with what you say, Claude.
As the brains of this duo, I'll take this one. The answer couldn't be clearer. Attack the enemy's homeland.
Disagree.
First off, I'd fortify our borders. Then we could rally the Alliance army and prepare for what comes next.
Okay, that's the exact opposite of what I told you. I'm hurt that you place so little faith in me.
We aren't in a position to attack Arvel, come on.
That would only serve to put us in the same position as before, playing defense against the Empire. Now is the time to go on the offensive.
If Arvel gloats.
I agree. They attacked us first, so we're fully justified in the retaliation. What's more, if we can claim House Burgley's farmlands for ourselves, then the Alliance should be sitting pretty for a century to come.
Isn't Count Burgley's known for his incredible strength?
We have Lord Holst. I have an army. We have a Holst.
He may be Adrestia's mightiest warrior, but at the end of the day, he's still just one man. The Empire's invasion of Leicester has failed. That crack in their armor is just the opening we need to strike.
If victory means peace for the Alliance, I'm all for it. I won't lose to this Count, no matter how tough he is.
I'm sure if we don't take this opportunity, it won't be long before the Empire regroups and attacks us again. I don't approve of this at all. Surely the Alliance army is already exhausted from fighting multiple battles.
I agree, Lysithia. Why am I the only one who seems to want to be defensive?
So many of our soldiers are wounded. We should give them time to rest and recover.
If our attacks were to somehow fail, then the Alliance would be plunged right back into crisis. And need I remind you, the next time the Empire knocks on our metaphorical door, we will not be able to employ the same tricks again.
Exactly.
We won't fail. I'll handle Count Bergles myself, and I will vanquish him.
You two are gonna kill each other at that rate.
But, Holst, can you really afford to be away from our territory for so long? Elmira could strike at any moment.
My, this conversation's certainly gotten heated. Do I sense another round table meeting in the works?
Seems like this kind of decision would need one of those conferences, huh?
That's how it goes around here, yeah. I guess we'll just have to table this discussion until then.
Oh, you cheeky little, I see that pun. Don't try and slip that past me. Scum.
I've returned, Father.
Yes.
What's with that response?
Father, between your feigned betrayal and surprise attack at the Great Bridge, your leadership in this war has been nothing short of exceptional. However, I must ask why you felt it necessary to exclude me from your plans. I could have assisted you had I only known your intentions.
No. If Deirdre had fallen, House Gloucester would have remained a loyal vassal to the Empire. There was no need for you to share the stigma of that betrayal. I wanted your hands to remain clean. You are, after all, the heir to the noble House Gloucester.
Father.
But I will tell you this. Claude von Regan is dangerous. In this matter, I allowed him to inveigle me into going along with his scheme.
Oh wow, that's a really unique word. I wonder what the direct translation is.
And what was born of this plan of his? Much of our domain became a battlefield, its citizens exposed to considerable peril.
That seems a small price to pay considering all we have gained.
An Alliance leader who dismisses any amount of suffering is unfit to bear the title. I am convinced that Claude will never understand this.
Now, that is not necessarily...
Listen to me, Lawrence. I am done obeying that reckless child.
Oh no. We're not gonna be able to invade. Oh no, is this when Gerald's mercenaries or guerrilla fighters start springing up? Oh god.
You cannot mean to secede from the Alliance.
No, of course not. I intend to yield my title.
Wait, what?
What?
Claude may be the one to save our alliance, but I refuse to serve under him all the same. You, however, are much more adept at dealing with his particular style of leadership. Would you not agree?
This is not going in a direction that I expected.
You are proposing I become head of this house? Are you certain?
Lawrence, my son, I have long forced you to uphold my own ideals. That too ends today. Going forward, you shall act in accordance with your own beliefs.
Where are you going with this?
My only stipulation is that you never forget your duty to protect the common folk and always consider their best interests.
You have my word. I stand both honored and humbled to accept the countship of House Gloucester.
That was not a direction I was expecting. Oh? You're giving me Thyrsis? As in the ultimate weapon of death that I would always hand to Lysithea because she was always better at using it? I'll take it!
Golden Wildfire. A contest of beasts.
Ah, great.
Having struck down the Imperial Army's incursion, the Alliance sees an opportunity to launch a counter-invasion. The Round Table convenes and urges the plan to go forward. The Alliance army targets Bergles territory, just beyond the Great Bridge. They advance to seize its fertile lands, which are protected by the Empire's Minister of Military Affairs.
This is gonna end badly.
Having been vested with my father's authority, I cast the vote for House Goneril. We vote yay.
And how say you, Count Gloucester?
I have decided to yield House Gloucester's seat to my son. Lawrence, you will cast your vote as the new head of our house.
Before I do, might I inquire as to the position of Count Ordelia?
Count Ordelia couldn't attend in person, so he was briefed in advance on this meeting's agenda. At which time he expressed that House Ordelia would support the opinion of the Council.
Then House Gloucester will join Houses Edmund and Goneril and offer no objection. We vote yay.
Then with the approval of all houses, the Alliance will move forward with the proposal.
That was quick. I wonder how much wheeling and dealing had to be done off screen.
Huh. Duke Goneril's position came as no surprise, but I didn't expect Margrave Edmund to show so much interest in your plan.
Margrave Edmund knows an opportunity when he sees one. I'm just glad that his calculations swung in our favor.
It goes without saying, but as the leader of House Daphne, you have my full support. But I hope you understand that some of our other frontline commanders don't share my enthusiasm.
Oh, I'm well aware. I'll need to find some way to get everyone on board.
Well, Lysithea will go along now since that House Ordelia is approving it, so I don't think you need to worry about too much. The risks have undoubtedly been weighed within that council.
The Round Table voted on our next course of action, and support for an attack on the Empire was unanimous. We need to get preparations underway.
Unanimous? I was led to believe that my father would be too busy overseeing the restoration of our territory to attend.
The Count made me his proxy, which I interpreted as a sign of support.
That's surprising. I'd heard Ordelia territory suffered greatly when the Empire invaded. Are you sure my father has agreed to this? Our resources are limited enough as it is. I can't imagine what we could spare for an extended campaign. Is it really a good idea to keep fighting this war?
It's gonna come back to you eventually, so there is merit in going after it. I just think it's reckless.
Since Houses Ordelia and Gloucester suffered the brunt of the casualties in our previous battles, we plan to ask relatively little of them going forward. In fact, Margrave Edmund has generously agreed to raise the lion's share of the funds we'll need.
My adoptive father views this war as just another investment. He must be expecting significant returns.
And he has every right to a return comparable to his contribution. Look, this isn't something you all need to worry about.
Some of us here are nobles, or at least some of you are all nobles, so yes, this is something you'll have to worry about. Marianne especially will have to worry about this.
Now, Lawrence, since you're the head of House Gloucester, would you care to elaborate on your thoughts about the proposal?
Given the treachery House Gloucester has shown the Alliance as of late, I did not believe we were in any position to object to your proposal. Therefore, I chose to quietly acquiesce during the Round Table.
That so-called treachery was all part of the plan to save the Alliance. No one actually thinks your house betrayed us.
Laudable results do not erase duplicitous intent. Had the winds shifted in their favor, my father was prepared to remain with the Empire.
Yeesh. All right, let's ask someone else. What do you think, my friend?
Hasn't the decision already been made? At this point, you should be free to speak your mind.
Huh. What I know? You know what, I'm just gonna say it.
I don't know. Seems like it might be a little too soon for an invasion.
That's what I think too. Maybe if we don't do anything to provoke them, the Empire will leave us be for a while.
I just want to be clear about one thing. I'm not trying to invade the Empire because of some personal ambition. Seizing House Burgleys' territory is essential to the future of the Alliance.
How so?
That much won't change, whether we continue to wage war with the Empire or simply need a little leverage for peace talks.
Ah.
This fight is about protecting our future. So I'm asking you all to lend me your strength, because I can't do this alone.
Oh, all right. I'm sure you must have agonized over this decision. I suppose the die has been cast. What matters now is that we win.
That's true. All right. I'll steel my resolve and fight.
This battle is for everyone in the Alliance. I'm gonna fight with all my muscles, even the ones I don't know are there.
How does that work?
I'm in too. And I'm not about to let Geralt and his mercenaries beat me either.
I may be the one drawing up the plans, but it's up to all of us to see them through. I know you won't let me down.
There we are. How much is there to see to? That's our main objective. I'm to see to along the periphery. Alrighty. Let's see what awaits. Can now exchange for a wider variety of facility materials of the supply. Oh, nice. New exam seals are available for purchase. Oh, excellent! I can start going into advanced classes? Excellent. Okay, I'm gonna have fun with all that. Alright. Let's start making the rounds.
Now then.
An eye for an eye has been the prevailing thought for millennia. But what do you think? Is revenge the best course of action? Actually, given your attitude toward Byleth, of course, people will keep hurting you if you just lie down and take it. And so wars never cease and history repeats itself. It's not like I can gain support with you anyway. Can I? Yeah, I can actually. All the same. I'll always investigate that later. What are you up to, Linhardt? They want to attack Berkeley's territory? Have they lost their minds? We're not going against Count Berkeley's directly, are we? In the face of his strength, we'll crumble like a poorly preserved manuscript. Now I'm miserable. All I want to do is curl up and go to sleep. You always just want to curl up and go to sleep, don't give me that. Yeah, well, pretty much what I expected from him.
Excuse me.
We finally managed to kick out the Imperial Army, but the war's still going on. Now we're up against Count Berkeley's of all people. Do they honestly think we can beat him? Maybe I can slip away when no one's looking. Really? That's your play?
That can't be.
We drove the Imperial Army out of our territory, so is it really necessary to keep fighting? Oh, I mean, it certainly seems like it could be beneficial for us in the future.
How's that?
I just wonder if we had an opportunity to lay down our weapons. I'm sorry to bring it up. No, it's perfectly acceptable to bring up. This is the Alliance. We're not supposed to be beholden to any one leader.
Look who it is. Well, I'm stumped.
A lot of people still disagree with our plan to attack the Empire. I knew opinions would be split, but now I'm wondering if it's alright to move forward with it.
Right on.
Everything will pan out. Some people may have reservations now, but they'll come around when we win. That's true. Thanks, that makes me feel a lot better.
One step at a time.
It wouldn't do for me to be hesitant when I'm the one who suggested attacking in the first place. Pretty much. But get over yourself, Claude.
By the way...
Everyone's talking about how you're going to invade Empire territory. In fact, if I've gotten wind of your plans, the Imperial Army probably figured it out ages ago, right? Yeah, they're gonna be ready for us. That worries me.
I carry a little of everything here.
So how expensive are... Oh geez, those are expensive.
Got an eye for quality, friend.
They'll still be useful. It'll allow me to start specializing properly for Lysithia and others. All the same, that's gonna be tough.
Oh, hey!
The Empire started this war. I really want to catch them off guard and make them regret it. Plus, we might run into Gerald's mercenaries again.
Right on.
Yeah, I think that's a real possibility. I'm hoping we see them again too.
Uh-huh.
Huh. Any particular reason? I mean, I've got one of my own, I guess.
I'll do it.
Look, let's just try to get through this in one piece. I wonder if she would have said if I answered. I mean, I already know the answer,
Supplies
but...
are the lifeblood of any army.
Alright, I'll take these.
Everything has its use.
There we go. Alright, I'll go ahead and ignore the blacksmith for now. Wait. Oh my gosh. They did the thing. They did the thing. That is a... Oh my gosh, that's adorable.
Oh no!
Why am I suddenly part of the Alliance army? I'm not supposed to be here. You can't force me to fight. No way, no how! Yeah, you got the short end of the stick there. I guess they were impressed with your bow skills. I never should have learned to wield that thing. Ugh, but I needed it to survive. Welcome to the team, Bernie. It was either that or death.
That reminds me.
If I recall, Count Berkeley's son was in the Black Eagle house back at the Academy. He was super energetic, but I can't remember his name for the life of me. What was it again? Wasn't it Kaspar? I heard his dad was some kind of lord.
Oh, definitely.
Yes, that's it, Kaspar. He was always picking fights, just what you'd expect from the son of a famous general. I wonder if we'll have to face him, like we did with Ferdinand. We faced him at the Great Bridge. The only reason he got away was because Linhardt stepped in.
So, listen.
I haven't crossed the Great Bridge of Murden since I was a student at the Officers' Academy. It was for the annual class contest called the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, which was held in Gronder Field. Speaking of which, the Golden Deer House came in dead last when I participated. It still hurts when I think about it. And they can't all be winners.
My instruction comes
Anything
at
new?
a high price.
Actually, yeah, I'll have to see to Bernie as well once that I'm able. Yep, there's a lot I'll need to see too.
Don't neglect
This
your
is where I
daily
should be
studies.
throwing my money instead of at level ups. Oh hey, more of the history of Fodlan. The First Mock War. Dagdan army invaded from across the sea. Though the Imperial forces resisted the attack and drove off the enemy, the land of Mox sustained considerable damage. Invasion of Brigid. The Empire invaded the Brigid Archipelago, a land occupied by allies of Dagda. As penance for their refusal to surrender, the people of Brigid were relegated to a life of imperial subjugation. It's been that long, huh? With the boon of a strong foothold in Brigid, the Empire mounted a large-scale invasion of Dagda. However, the fortunes of war were not on their side, and their attack failed. Let's see, the Fargus Rebellion. Lug, a descendant of one of the houses that first quarreled with the Empire, raised an army to demand independence, pulling the land of Fargus into a fierce rebellion. This came to be known as the War of the Eagle and Lion. And that led to the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Lug and his resistance army were victorious over the Imperial forces. The Holy Church of Seros mediated between the two, and Fargus secured his hard-won independence. And then there's the Leicester Rebellion a few years later. A rebellion broke out in the Imperial lands of Leicester, which the Imperial army was unable to suppress. The Holy Kingdom, viewing the uprising as an opportunity to increase its own political sway, occupied the Leicester region, formally declaring it as a territory of Fargus. Following the death of King Claus I, 3 princes became archdukes and split the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, that they may rule over it as 3 separate territories. Oh, that's how it turned out. But then, the Archduke ruling over the Leicester region of the kingdom succumbed to illness. The lords of the Leicester lands refused to acknowledge the next Archduke in line, instead plotting to rule jointly as an alliance. The Leicester Alliance was officially formed after the subjugation of hostile nobles, and the removal of all opposing forces in the regions of Fargus. An influential figure from the outset, Duke Regan, was inarguably the heart of the newly formed alliance. And then Elmira invaded. The Empire dispatched troops in order to help conquer this threat, and the attackers were just barely driven off. To defend against future Elmiran invasions, the Alliance, the Kingdom, and the Empire joined their efforts and resources to construct the indomitable fort known as Fodlan's Locket. Yep, sounds about right. Who's over here? Ah, Lawrence.
Can I help you?
Though I do not have the right to express my opinion about the attack, I am still apprehensive about it. In the unlikely event that we lose, Gloucester territory will be the Empire's first target.
What would be best?
It is imperative we claim victory so that we do not needlessly drag more citizens into this war. I'm very curious to see how this will turn out. There's no way that we'll just be... well, there's no way it'll be that easy. Surely something is gonna happen.
Do you have a minute?
Have you heard about the Ashen Demon, the toughest out of all of Gerald's mercenaries? Apparently they're a great fighter, but never show a drop of emotion, even when snuffing the life out of people. If I were you, I'd turn tail as quickly as I could if I ever crossed them in battle. Now, man, that unintentional voice crack was perfect timing.
In all honesty,
I've always wanted to take on Count Bergles. No doubt you want the same, Shez, but could you leave him to me?
Let's see.
He's all yours. I actually wanted to avoid him. I didn't expect to hear that from you. You know he's the strongest man in the Empire, right? Doesn't the mere thought get your blood pumping? I've got bigger targets. I've got much bigger targets.
Well met.
Some people might be quaking in their boots right now, but not me. I'm practically vibrating with excitement. The Imperial Army killed my best friend. I won't rest until I pay them back 1,000-fold. What goes around comes around, you know what I mean? Is that wise? Oh wait, I missed the gatekeeper over there. I'll be back in that direction before too long. Well, look who it is! The big bad sellsword folks just can't stop talking about. Or the Alliance leader went and made you a general, yeah? Bet that put some coin in your pocket.
Let's see.
Yeah, now. My purse has been bone dry these past 2 years now.
I get you.
So you were down on your luck too, huh? Guess we're not so different then. In a sense. In a sense.
So, yeah.
Someone said we're attacking the Empire's food stores now. Which means if we win, we can eat to our heart's content, right?
Right on.
Yep. So you better fight as hard as you can, Raphael.
Ah.
You got it. Beast or foe, I'll show him who's boss. No pressure for me then, making sure this all works out properly.
Say.
My previous employer bit the dust in the confusion of battle, so I was drifting without an anchor for a while there. But I joined up with House Gloucester as soon as I heard they were looking for mercs. What, you want to know who I used to work for? Acheron. Ooh boy, that guy was a real piece of work. I can imagine. House Cordelia no longer has any resources to contribute to the war effort, which means I need to fight even harder to make up for that.
Absolutely.
That's the spirit. Don't stop until everyone in Fodlan knows your name. I've got your back.
Oh.
I'm not trying to become famous, you know. I don't care who knows my name. Yeah. Maybe I should have gone with the other direction, knowing that. Nevertheless.
Ah, that's right.
On the other side of the Great Bridge lies Gronder Field, the breadbasket of Fodlan. Much of the Imperial Army's food supply probably comes from there.
In short.
So even if we were to seize control of it now, the Empire would lose no time in taking it back. I trust Claude, of course, but I prefer to get mired in a back and forth like that. Yeah, that is concerning. It is a major center, and I don't know how well we could even defend it.
Greetings.
I'm from House Albany. There may not be many of us, but we have soldiers from House Burgundy here as well. The Alliance is invading the Empire for the first time in history. The nobles need to present a united front. Though I don't even want to imagine how the roundtable meetings will go if this battle expands Alliance territory. Yeah, I'm very curious to see how things will play out. I wonder if this will lead to another reunification, or if it's just... we'll see.
Greetings, friend.
Greetings, Commander! Nothing to report! I want to get even with the Imperial Army too, since they captured Garreg Mach. But I'm charged with defending this gate, and I intend to carry out my duty to the fullest.
I'd really appreciate
So I'm counting on you to get revenge for me. I've heard it's possible to recruit the Gatekeeper. We'll bring him into battle. That'd be hilarious if true. How would he even fight, though? I'll have to see how they did him in Fire Emblem Heroes.
You have a moment? Actually...
I've been tasked with guarding the Great Bridge of Myrddin, so I won't be going out with you to the Empire.
Jeez.
It's too bad, really. I wanted to give Count Burgleys a swift kick in the pants. I'll have to settle for ensuring the enemy doesn't set foot in Leicester, even if you lose your battle.
Please.
So you can fight knowing I'll have your back. Look after everyone for me, would you? Will do, ma'am.
Listen.
The Imperial Army hasn't made any major moves yet, but they'll sure to notice what we're up to soon.
Well?
The question is whether they'll try to intercept us or fortify their defenses. What do you think? If Count Burgleys is as good as people say, then he'll try to intercept us.
Alright.
I agree, which means we'll be fighting on the plains. Not a good place for a sniper, huh? Not a good place for a sniper at all. Alright, let's take care of training. Now that I can spend some on advanced training, I can start to diverge. Who would be the most important to build up at this point? Well, first things first. I don't know if there's... Let's see if there's any... Advanced classes are locked. How do I unlock advanced classes then? Do I have to level up enough? So it looks like I'll have time to bolster that then. Huh, interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so knowing that... So I can't go into advanced just yet. Is there anyone... Let's see, is there anything that I can work on in the meantime then? Let me see, I should definitely pull Bernie into something. Just to make sure that she's doing okay. Yeah, that should be fine. Actually, who does Bernie have supports with? Shez, of course. Marianne. That's a surprise. And Linhardt makes sense. Marianne, though. That's interesting. Alright. We'll work on that then. Okay. And then... Hilda has mastered that, so we can have her work on Cavalier. See if we can build up some bonuses from that. And you can keep working on Swordmaster. And then... Scythia, we'll keep having her work on Soldier there. Actually, when do advanced classes unlock? Alright, so it's telling me the advanced classes, but when can I actually use them? Ah well, I'll figure it out before too long. For now, I should just focus on making sure that I've seen to what I can. Okay, so Leone will be done with that before too long. Although, is there anyone else I want to train up? Let's see, Linhardt gets supports with Hilda. And Bernie. You know what, I'll pair Shez with him. There's no class bonus with this. Unless I want to have Linhardt work on something. But for now. Because I'm thinking that for mages we can have them work on Dark Knight and Holy Knight as well. Which will require them to go down the the cavalry classes, but that should be helpful in the long run. So with that in mind... Although, I've got other ways of ranking Shez up, though. And we'll have these two work at it. And then Shez, I guess I don't need to worry about your class since that I'm bringing you into every battle. We'll work on this then. No class bonus, given that your two don't interact, unless I want to pull in somebody else. Oh yeah, there was Bernie. Oh, Raphael, actually that's not a bad idea, since you guys have Benet support. How about you two? I haven't done training for Ignatz in a while, so that'll be fine. Let's see how far we get. Cool.
This is quite fascinating. I had this power within me all the while?
Can't wait to see it in action.
Just gotta let my muscles do their thing.
Glad I haven't been wasting my time.
Oh, nice. Alright, now I need Ignatz to change out to somebody else. We'll have him work on Brigand as well. Actually, Shamir's almost finished with that. And then Leone needs a new target. What would be good for her? She was working on Soldier before. Problem is, I'm trying to remember what all is tucked away in each. Bremery I don't think makes a whole lot of sense, since she's not magically inclined. Actually, there might be something good in the mercenary line. So we'll have her work on that as a starting point. Now Lysithea, now that you've mastered Soldier, I can have you start working on that. I know I'll need both if I want you to get any... Well, I'm assuming we'll be able to get spells from Dark Knight and Holy Knight, but I'm not sure, actually. We'll have them go down this line anyway. Never thought I'd see that. Ever.
No matter the path, I'll forge ahead.
It's so weird to see that. Actually, wait, isn't there a Dark Flyer? I'm surprised that's not in play.
How striking.
Okay. And then I have her work on cavalry. That should be fine. That should be just fine. Although, can I get any better training results out of you? Maybe if I paired you with Raphael, but I'm pretty sure I've got him paired with someone right now. Aldous, I can't do much. We'll go with this. Actually, we'll do one round, see if we can get any unique dialogue.
I actually learned a thing or two.
Nice.
I'll remember this.
I'll master this.
This is suitable.
Oh, perfect. Now, we need to see to Shamir. Pretty sure she doesn't have another class she can work on. I don't see Armored Knight being very useful for her. So, maybe there's something good in the Myrmidon line? Well, she'll be able to rank... Actually, no. She doesn't have a lot of supports with people, so let's swap her in for... Yeah, Claude. That'll work. Let's work on him a bit, since I'm not using much outside of him as a Wyvern Archer. That should be fine.
I make more progress with you around.
Excellent.
I'll master this.
Alright, Raphael and Leone. Nice. Now Leone needs a class to work on. We'll have her go the mercenary line.
Definitely some potential here.
Looking good. Now that we've seen to that, we'll have you work on that. Okay, get to it.
That was way better than going it alone.
Nice.
Not that there's any point in me getting stronger.
Another trick up the old sleeve.
How's this gonna help? Glad I haven't been wasting my time.
There we go.
Training can be the difference. Can't wait to see how you do.
Very nice. Now, we've got the volunteer stuff to worry about. Then we can head back out, do our do our side mission, so that we can get the
Care to make yourself useful?
well, a bit of dialogue before things get insane. Well, before things get insane. Oh, Bernie's good at organizing documents. Let's see. Work on this then.
Counting on you both.
And you need me for this? Are you sure?
I'll do what I can.
We all must do our fair share.
There we go. Ooh, they got a new support. Nice.
Hunger is the true enemy.
What can I get? This looks good. I'm pretty sure this is just a C support, but you know what? Why not? Nice.
Hey, this is great. I bet anyone would love this stuff.
Hey, my favorite. You sure know how to brighten a guy's day.
Thanks. I love this.
There we go. Now we've got that going for us.
Come back whenever you're
Oh,
hungry.
nice. Another support. That I know is has a conversation buried behind it. Okay. Is there anything else I need to worry about? Is there anyone I should take out on an expedition? Let's see, of the C ranks... Wait, there's no C support with Balthus? Huh. So, there's only 2 conversations with non-house members? Curious. Curiosa and Curiosa. Who's the lowest? Let's see, apparently Holst. Alright. We'll go find Holst and go on an expedition with him. And let that be our final thing that we do here.
In all honesty.
Let's see if I can actually pull this off.
I trust you're ready? Then let's head out. Right. Let's go.
Wonder how different it'll be in the 2 locations. Wonder what difference it makes.
There could be fierce beasts awaiting us in here. Let's tread carefully. Some believe a crest is all it takes to be a great noble, but I fully intend to prove otherwise. Thank you.
Huh. Should have gone for the sister route.
Solo charges on horseback were once my specialty, but they tend to make my subordinates nervous, so I try to restrain myself.
Huh.
learned much at the Academy. It will be difficult to replace an institution of that caliber. Thank you.
Oh, really? Pfft, wow.
Let's do this again.
I suck. Good thing you didn't see my attempt to try and do the same thing with, I think it was Ignatz? Oh man, that ended very badly. Alright, either way. Also, something that popped up while I was grinding. Occasionally, occasionally there will be opportunities where someone will want to explicitly go out on an expedition. Unlock the Paralog battle. Depending on the units in your party, Paralogs may be triggered as the story progresses. Oh. So specifically with these three, let's see to it. Right where they're wanted. And themselves dragged into the brawling gamblers' personal issues. Interesting. It'll probably take a lot to S rank it looking at that, but that looks fun. What's this? Okay, but it looks like it's a bit too strong for our purposes. So, how do I want to play this then? Do I want to save that Paralog for last, or do I... You know what, here's what we'll do. We'll make an attempt on this one first. Actually, first what we'll do is we'll... Actually, no, how much do we really want to worry about?
Make sure you're ready.
How much do we really want to worry about experience levels? And for an initial battle, I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'll just keep Shez on Flugel. Or however it's pronounced. Okay, so 3 commanders that all need to make it to their position. Okay. Alright, go back to Mage. That's where you belong. There we go. Actually, that's not necessarily the best. Let's give you reason. Okay, now, real quick. Let us take a look at... Oh, Bernie!
You don't expect me to go out there and fight, do you?
I do, Bernie! Don't worry, you'll be fine. Here, we'll give you the good stuff. The best iron bow that money wasn't able to buy because, well, circumstances being what they are. We'll give you a special thing, a dex ring, just for fun. Amplified damage, oh wow. So it looks like they really are having us... Actually, that could work for either Lysithea or Lawrence, so that'd be fine. Battalion. What's out on the field? So we've got brawlers over there. Armored dudes. So you'd need something that works well against axe swingers. That'll work. Then I can have Shez right behind you just for fun. You're only using standard iron? Wow. How's that compare to... Oh yeah, definitely do that. And then Lysithea, yep, you're fine with the killer tone. Oh, it gave you different combat arts when I switched your class back over. Well, since you're in battle, if it's you or Lawrence in battle, I suppose since there's only 4 units deployed, as well exploit this. Actually, besides, it's not like Lawrence needs the magical potential right now unless I deploy him as a mage. Although he will eventually go into Dark Knight, so at that point it should be more useful. A tattered tome. Prepared by a blacksmith. Iron tome, oh my gosh. That conceit is so silly. Also, while I'm thinking about it, Shamir's another person who needs to be brought out if I want.
Let's move.
Not ideal, I suppose, but you know what? It's not as if she's at a direct disadvantage against anyone. That should be fine. Alright.
I just want to survive this.
Run like your life depends on it. Because it does.
Baltus, you're amazing.
I've got it. I'll follow your lead.
I'm on it. No, I've got your...
We're at a disadvantage here, so don't get reckless.
Lend me your strength!
I'm not afraid of you!
Wait, did they just get frozen in place? What did you... That's cool. And done. Not quite. Okay, this is gonna take a lot of work.
Not a problem.
This is gonna take a lot of work. Okay, you have an advantage against those guys?
Got this.
Go in that direction. And hopefully that's not quite enough yet. Oh wow. Did I not change out your bow for something better? Maybe that might be the problem you're having. Balthus, you're amazing. Actually, you're actually pretty effective with a bow. Huh, you're actually better than Ash. I like you as an archer.
It's Birdie's time to shine!
Take a breather.
All this work makes me want to take a break.
Wind sweep, go. That should open him up, and then we just gotta smack him about.
A taste more bitter than Black's coffee.
We did it!
Down you go.
A taste more bitter than Black's coffee.
How many times can you repeat that line?
Not a problem.
Alright, you'll probably get ambushed in future, so I'll just have Shez go after this guy for now.
Are you sure?
Don't you wait.
Time to wreck stuff!
And die.
Got this!
Open him up. Alright, you've got an advantage on him, so take him down.
Can I face my comrades after this?
And good from
I
that?
believe that worked.
I can. Don't worry. Commander's in trouble, huh?
So good.
Alright, all of them opened up. Excellent. Now we...
It's no use. We can't gain any ground. One and done.
Excellent. That opens him up for more. And then this should be enough to finish him. This is going way too smoothly. The level recommendation was what again?
Amazing what a little bloodshed can do.
Retreat!
Alright, go ahead and rip into the base captain just for fun. And that should suffice.
I'm on it. I'll take. We can't gain any ground.
An archer appeared.
Let's get this mission under.
Balthus, go deal with him.
I'm on it. No charge. Just leave it to me. Wait.
Alright, now that we've seen to that.
It's Birdie's time to shine. Sure.
Are you ready?
Alright, random archer. You're probably up. Ah, Fusillade. Great. That was a very useful battalion ability. Back in the original. Alright, we've got enemies seen too. Now we just gotta rip the rest apart.
What's next?
Huh, that's a useful ability. Oh great, that idiot. Oh, I hated dealing with you. Every time you showed up, you were just annoying.
Now, What spices shall I dress you with?
Oh man, I'm gonna enjoy when I get a chance to kill you. Oh, you're right there. Shez, get over here.
Sure.
Okay, this is a little too close quarters. Let's let Balthus see to this then. Kaboom!
I love the smell of a fresh brawl.
Makes my job easier.
And bam! Archer's down. Alright, all out offensive switches to the idiot. Not even gonna dignify you with your name. Not that I know how to pronounce it anyway. Down you go! Not quite, actually.
That was easy.
Boom! There's the king of grappling.
That's way more than enough of that.
Okay.
Seems like fighting's all I do these days.
Yeah, not bad.
We are so behind the level recommendations.
You're looking at the king of the battlefield.
No, it's king of grappling. How dare you? Oh, really? Speed, elite support level C, combat art or matching must be level 3. Oh! Must be something Adjutant could not learn on their own. Okay. That's useful. I'll take it. Alright, let's see what the story bit is.
Your Excellency, I have a report concerning the movements of the Alliance army.
Go on.
Enemy troops throughout the Alliance have marched south and are now gathering on the north side of the Great Bridge of Myrddin. The scale of their force is much larger than what would be expected of a defensive operation.
So it's come to this, has it? Who would have imagined that the Alliance would dare threaten my territory?
What do we do? Should we ask Edelgard to send reinforcements?
No. This isn't worth troubling Her Majesty over.
Are you sure? We lost an awful lot of soldiers when we were defeated at the bridge.
You were defeated at the bridge? What?
The main force of Her Majesty's army has been sent to the Kingdom front. It would be more trouble than it's worth to call them back. Besides, you remember that mercenary company that performed so well before? They're back with us.
Oh no. Oh man. What are they? Actually, is it Kaspar or Byleth that I get next? Actually, when do they become recruitable? You know what? I'm gonna spoil myself on that. Let's see.
You mean the one run by that Gerald guy? I gotta admit, they do seem to know their stuff.
In addition, we can expect reinforcements from that meddlesome ox woman. That should round out our numbers.
Oh great, Monica's showing up.
Well, when you put it like that, maybe we really can handle this. So what's next? We gonna crush them with a head-on attack?
We'll meet the Alliance army at Gronder Field. The area once used to stage the Battle of the Eagle and Lion will serve well. After all, it has already been trampled beyond use, and I doubt the enemy will go out of their way to burn our fields, given that they plan on seizing them.
I bet Holst will be part of the invasion force. He's the one who fought back all those Almiran armies. I've been dying to take him on.
You'll do no such thing. I'm going to face him myself.
As expected.
But why? How do you know I can't take him if you won't even let me try?
The fact that you don't know only proves you're not ready to face an opponent like him. Besides, Holst is hardly the only foe we need to focus on. I doubt Count Gloucester was acting alone when he devastated the Imperial army. I'm sure the Alliance's leader, Claude, hatched that scheme. We need to be wary of him.
Claude, huh? Yeah, he did seem like a pretty crafty guy.
Tactics like that may work for some, but don't expect our house to come up with schemes of our own. We'll see through the enemy's tricks, and then quash them with our might.
Alright, we're gonna crush their flimsy ploys with some good old-fashioned brawling. Let's do it!
Alrighty then.
General Nader, our troops are completely exhausted. Everyone's starving and we're running out of water.
Wait, Nader? Huh? Why are we going back to Elmira?
I'm sorry, but I'm going to need you to bear it a little longer. If we don't ration our provisions, we won't have enough for the way back.
We didn't bring enough supplies for the journey back? What is Prince Shahid thinking?
Oh no, we are going to be attacked while we're out there.
I'm sure the only thing he's focused on is that fantasy of his, where he earns enough renown to secure his succession to the throne. He's so convinced he'll sup on the spoils of victory, he hasn't even bothered to prepare for defeat.
Well, that explains it then. I sure hope this battle ends the way the prince wants it to.
You and me both. If we win, great. But if we stumble here, we're as good as dead.
Why is His Majesty letting Prince Shahid do as he pleases?
His Majesty hasn't been himself since Prince Khalid disappeared. Khalid was always his favorite, you know.
Why would that be?
Nader, the next batch of reinforcements will be arriving shortly. A force of elite troops, courtesy of my uncle. Rejoice!
Oh, even more reinforcements?
The size of the army is what decides most battles. And with me in command, it should be nigh impossible for an army of this size to lose.
That worked out so well the last time.
Well, actually, advantageous terrain may be more important.
We can continue this later. March out to greet the new arrivals and get them into formation. I will go rally them afterwards.
If only we could feast on lofty speeches. Then we'd eat like kings.
I'm starting to see why Claude is the favored.
An army this size limits the tactics we can use. They're going to think we're just a horde of barbarians.
They already do.
This is no fun at all. If only you were here, kiddo.
Huh. That's worrisome. Oh hey, Anna's come to join us. May as well grab that real quick.
Greetings.
More treasure, eh? Guess we'll see it before too long. Most capable archers in the army and assembled.
Amazing.
Wow, they've all gotten so strong. Guess that means I can sit back and take up the rear. You will do no such thing, Hilda. Let's see. Don't have enough gold to cover travel expenses. Oh, cheap advance seals. I'll take them. Spring here that has this mysterious legend about it. Apparently there's some sort of benefit to bathing in it. Selects you to increase their support points. How's Shez looking? Let's fast track that. Amassing resources. Veteran training gear. Ooh. Oh, that looks like a fun restriction. They've started putting restrictions on the side missions, so the last one of these I could only bring female units in. This one looks like it's going to be utterly fascinating. Assuming I'm willing to take it on. Promise we got that right there. Alright. We'll take care of the Paralog first. It's probably only those three that'll be fighting. Or maybe Shez will tag along anyway, but we'll see.
What you doing, Balti?
Shh, quiet. You'll give me away.
Huh? Give you away to who?
Okay, they're gone. That was close. Hey! Think you two could lend me a little coin?
Oh dear.
Are you seriously going to pretend nothing happened just now? And asking us for money on top of it? Ugh, you were obviously hiding from debt collectors.
What, them? Yeah, basically.
Just admitted it.
Must be pretty deep in the red if they followed you all the way out here.
Well, the debts of a man like me tend to leave those of your average deadbeat in the dust. Still, pretty bold of them to think I'd fork it over so easy.
The only bold one here is you, Balti. You should pay back the money you borrowed. Hey, are you listening to me?
No.
No, actually. Sorry. Anyway, gotta go.
I think it actually said it, oh my gosh! This game is great!
If you're heading to dinner, we'll come with you.
No, I've got some business to attend to. You can buy me dinner some other time.
Wow.
Follow him.
That was weird.
Follow him.
Right? The guy actually thought we'd buy him dinner.
That's your first thought?
Oh, that's not what I'm talking about. He always does that.
Ah, my dear Hilda. You bear the countenance of a maiden most troubled. What's the matter?
Oh, Holst.
I hope you aren't bothering my little sister, Merc.
What, me? I wouldn't dream of it.
See that you don't. Because if you do bother her...
Oh, knock it off, Holst. We just ran into Balti is all.
I see. And what did he want?
Some debt collectors were after him. He seemed pretty worried about it, actually.
That's a very poorly textured hill over there. Then again, it is mostly plains out here.
Curious.
Right? I mean, Balti shakes off debt collectors the way other people change their underwear.
Yes, he usually manages to drive them hence with some combination of threats and outlandish excuses. Perhaps this time they've sent more formidable bounty hunters after his hide.
Wait, there's a price on his head?
Sadly, in addition to racking up and running out on debts far and wide, our friend Balthus has also been picking more than his usual share of fights.
Why did we let him in our army again?
Because he's funny.
I would be happy to help the man settle his debts, but he stubbornly refuses each time I ask. I think he sees it as a twisted sort of pride.
So long as he continues his drinking and gambling, his debt is only going to grow.
There's a gambling aspect to it? That explains a lot.
And as he's too stubborn to give those up either, I'm frankly at a bit of a loss as to how to proceed. He's a talented fighter. If he went straight and worked hard, he'd have enough coin for a comfortable life.
My lord, we have a problem.
An enemy raid?
It's Balthus, sir. He's under attack not far from here. The enemy's ranks are massive, so I ran back here to secure reinforcements.
You did right. I will go there at once.
And there he goes. My brother certainly can move fast when he puts his mind to it.
Yeah, we don't have time to talk anymore. Let's move.
Guess we should go lend a hand, huh?
We certainly should. Come on.
Off we go. Okay, who do I bring in? Who am I allowed to bring in? Okay, no change to deployments, huh? I just realized Holst is still level 18. Oh god, this is gonna be tough. Alright, we've got 2 swordsmen. And they do have lancers, so I think what we'll do is we will focus on mitigating the disadvantage. So, yeah, focus on mitigating the disadvantage. It means that Balthus won't be able to play as much, but that's okay. Actually, let's go check on Balthus real quick, just to make sure he has something. Actually. We'll go with this. And then Hilda, I should see to as well. What's she got? Nothing at the moment. Okay, you know what? Let's let her try and affect some other kind of enemy. Let's give you a better shield, just for fun. Alright, that should suffice. What's with the ... next to it? Wonder what that entails. Either way, Wind Sweep's too useful to not use those, so we'll keep at it. We'll keep up with Flash Strike just so we can level that up a little more. Alright, that's our starting point. Let's get in there. 10 minutes, huh?
Looks like you could use some help, Balthus. These don't appear to be your ordinary bounty hunters.
Good eye! We're actually a mercenary band specializing in assassination. How about you deal with the ones close by me?
Alright, seizing strongholds, huh?
Wait, so what does a band of mercenary assassins want with you?
Probably hired by my stepmother. She's the only person who hates me enough to want me face down in the dirt.
That's awful. You might not be related by blood, but you're still her son. Why does she want you dead?
She's convinced I'm gonna try to usurp my little bro as head of the family.
Yeah, that sounds about normal.
Now is our chance. They cannot stop us.
How do I get to the others, though? Okay, I can walk around. Alright, I'll send Shez in this direction, then.
Of course, I kind of fanned the flames on that one when I was leaving home. But you reap what you sow, I guess.
Is this really the time to be joking about that?
Why is your stepmother worried about you taking over? I didn't think you wanted to be a noble.
I don't. I'm way too far gone for that stuffed shirt life.
So then why are we fighting? Just go to your stepmother and tell her that.
That would probably lead him to die.
Simple. Look, I know it sounds strange, but trust me, it's a good thing my stepmother wants me dead.
Wait, what? How does that make sense?
This stronghold will fall.
I have questions.
Your luck's run out. We'll rush the stronghold at once.
At least KOs won't be a problem. Oh, Swordmasters are fun.
Now is our chance.
Alright, how we looking? Oh, very good. Very good indeed.
Take a breather.
Wind sweep, go! This combat art's way too useful. Here is something to believe in. Smack.
So, you think you can take on Leicester's king of grappling? Then give me all you got.
What are we supposed to do against this guy? He's like a wild animal.
I'm beginning to wonder if he even needed our help.
He probably didn't.
We'll rush the stronghold at once.
How many hits can I rack up? Way too many, apparently. And it just keeps going.
Not a problem.
Guess I'll have you target this for fun.
Into the fray. Face me if you dare. This stronghold.
Now you will be reduced to dust. Huh. So I can open up the stun meter by doing that move. Good to know. Slam. Not quite dead yet, huh? That can be arranged. Oh hey, nice.
I still have a long way to go.
Alright, now that that's opened up, how we looking?
We've taken care of the enemies and all the strongholds surrounding you, Baltimore. This.
Great! Thanks! That's a real load off my mind.
Alright, now we can actually rush in there ourselves.
Now is our chance. They.
I'm fine here by myself. Go mop up the rest.
Are you sure about that?
Opportunity go to waste? It's been far too long since the two of us last fought side by side.
Yeah, the last battle. Alright, Voltage is playable now? Excellent.
Not a problem.
Well, I guess I can have Shez do mop-up duty since there's a bunch of warriors left over.
Time to wreck. I'll take off. Time to wreck. Just a time, Holst. We win.
Warlocks? Oh boy, we're getting into advanced class territory. And dust. Hi, Shez.
There's always room for improvement.
We got him. It's not over. I I was thinking you might have lost a step, but if anything, you gained one.
Whoa, that's a lot of enemies.
If even one of these guys gets away, they'll be back for my head in the dead of night. We have to take them all out.
Kill every last one of them?
I'm not sure it's possible to sneak up on you no matter how tired you are. But hey, if you want to deal with it now, we're happy to help.
Fighting together like this sort of reminds me of when we were kids.
Two of us did enjoy our fair share of mischief. I can't count the number of times we charged headlong into a pack of monsters.
That does not surprise me at all.
Amazing what a little bloodshed can do.
How about you spare a little reminiscing for the poor sister and friend who was always worried sick about you?
Grab the weak little girl and take her hostage. Use her to ransom our way out of this mess.
Oh, now you've done it.
Oh, they've got me surrounded.
Oh, now you've done it. Come here.
My dear sweet sister is in danger. Oh, wait. That's nowhere near enough soldiers to capture her. She'll be fine.
You will regret the day you ever challenged Hulk. Just like old times,
Alrighty.
It's over.
We're near enough soldiers to capture her. That's hilarious.
Weak? I'll show you weak.
You're making me work.
Not smart, pals. Even I can't handle a ticked off Hilda.
Okay, that's hurting a lot. Baltus, deal with this for me. You've got anti-horse weapons. Deal with this.
I'm on it. No charge. Just leave.
Alright, don't have to worry about... Oh wait, we do still have to worry about kill counts. Oh crap.
What a tremendous display.
You could have done more than just watch.
If she wasn't always shirking responsibility, Hilda would be every bit the General Holst is.
Shirking responsibility, huh? Like what you're doing, Baltus? Alright, we're running out of time if I want to S-rank this.
I've got this.
Yeah, let's
Now that you're
do
not
this.
surrounded by everyone, you go this direction.
Don't switch. Oh, we can skip
Me
one
and
turn.
Holst really fight as one. Hilda too, for that matter.
Yeah, Holst and I have been battling together in one scrap or another for years now. And Hilda was usually tagging along.
How did your father ever let that happen? I feel like he'd have a lot to say about that fact. Ooh, I can have fun now.
All right, let's switch by storm.
Just like old times, Balthus. Nostalgia! It's over!
Utterly crushed. Do it again!
Nostalgia! It's over!
You guys are great.
That was cool, Balti. Though you used to be even cooler.
What kind of dig is that?
Thanks, pal. Party time, Holst! After we win, into the fray. Your luck's run out.
Get up. Alright, let's see if I can get enough kills before the end. Gonna be rushed. It's gonna be tough. Actually, let's pull Hilda back. How far along is Hilda in crushing that? Oh, she's got it. Then. Let's have her focus on this for now.
Take a breather.
Ooh, actually, we can have Balthus switch off.
Now is our...
I said, well, okay, it's my fault for messing with the order. Alright, now that Balthus is in control,
I'm on it.
go punch this guy's lights out.
Just...
Down you go. Okay, at this point I can probably just assign Shez as an adjutant to Hilda and beat up on this guy. Are we doing in damage? Okay. Nice, that's a lot of damage. Nice. That should get a decent amount of damage. Okay, I think we can have a refocus on this now.
My turn.
Time to wreck stuff. I'm with you.
Right, let's take them by storm.
Get out.
I'm on it. No charge. Just...
Alright, how we looking? Almost there.
Switching it up, huh?
Actually, wait a minute. Shez has a warrior gauge ready. Go for it. Let's hope this is enough. There probably aren't 50 in this, but we'll find out real quick. And this will probably kill, unfortunately. Wait, that's not the end?
Hey, not bad.
Really? I feel like I'm barely keeping up with the three of you.
Oh, hey! The enemy leader is somewhere over there. Or that's what one of the assassins said right before I sent him to meet the goddess.
Well, I certainly made a mess of things. Nothing left to do but run.
Okay, let's get him.
I'm on it. Just leave it to me.
Not a problem.
Yeah, shadow slide over there. Wait, that's where the enemy is? Oh, I should have. Well, I screwed that up.
Not a problem. I've got...
You know what? All out offensive.
I've got this.
We can always just use shadow slide again. Get as close as we can. Then we'll rip and tear. Hopefully.
Yep, that looks like a leader, all right. Let's take him out. Be done with this.
On to the next one.
That was fantastic work.
Now I might not be able to kill in time. 30 seconds to knock this guy out, that's gonna be tough. Oh crap, that's not the one I need to kill. Damn it. Well, not getting this now. Not facing this direction.
And now Bolin's as well. You're finished.
Unless you can build up another one real quick, but...
Face me if you dare. Sorry for getting you all drawn into this little family squabble.
We just tagged along for morals. You clearly could have handled this alone.
It was nice to see you and Balti fighting together again. Reminded me of old times.
Is this really the time to be having this conversation? Alright, now it's over.
Leicester's top dogs. And now Bolin's as well. You're finished.
Alright, guess we'll find out in about 5 seconds as to whether I managed to make it in time.
I feel a bit unfulfilled.
You're telling me. Next time, let's find us a proper battle and really let loose.
Looks like you two are back to your old ways again. Just please be careful, alright?
Alrighty. That was fun. Ah, just barely. If I'd faced the right direction in that first warrior gauge attack, I would have been fine, but nope. But now that I know,
Yeah, not bad.
I should be able to get through that in the records section.
You're looking at the king of the battlefield.
Yeah, we'll just deal with it there. Alright then.
Amazing what a little bloodshed can do.
Nice.
This power will help me soar.
Astra. Ooh, fancy. Perfect. Well, I've got plenty to see to over the next few days. I'm looking forward to it.
I was planning to handle this on my own, but... well, thanks. I owe you one.
I'm not some stranger to you, Balthus. Did you really think I would abandon a friend in need?
Yeah, I think Baldy would have been fine by himself.
Don't say such things, Hilda. You'll make Balthus cry.
No, she won't.
But was it not your own stepmother who hired those assassins?
80% sure, yeah. And hey, it wouldn't be the first time she's come after me.
This is inexcusable. I will speak to House Albrecht about the matter at once.
Don't bother. My little bro's already stuck running that family, and I don't want to add to his troubles.
The same little bro whose mother is trying to have you killed? Why protect him?
Because he hasn't done anything wrong. And he's a good man. He's the only reason I was able to abandon the family and live the life of freedom I have now.
So earlier, you said something about how it was good your stepmother wanted you dead. What was that about?
See, she's got something of a persecution complex, and is also persistent as anything. What do you think would happen if she set her sights on my dad or my real mom instead of me?
Wait, so your real mother is still alive? I heard stepmother and just assumed, you know.
Yeah, it's kinda complicated. Basically, she's living in hiding somewhere in the mountains now.
I'm surprised you would announce that though when you were just attacked by assassins.
Anyway, that's the long and short of it, so you don't really need to worry about it anymore.
We'll worry anyway.
But where does this end, Balti? Your stepmother clearly isn't going to stop sending people after you.
It is what it is. Just gotta let her get it out of her system, I suppose.
I don't think that's how this works.
I mean, I've already got debt collectors and bounty hunters hounding me, right? What's a few assassins on top of that?
A lot.
If you changed your ways, you could at least rid yourself of the debt collectors. You truly are a piece of work.
Oh, hey, I just remembered something I gotta do. Thanks for the help today.
You're gonna get attacked again, aren't you?
We are not done speaking, Balthus.
In that case, let's hash it out over dinner sometime. Really get into it. Oh, and you can buy.
Coward.
Well, there he goes. Again.
That's quite the lifestyle he's got going. Still, I can't really be mad at the guy.
Nor I.
Heh. Well, there had to have been a reason you'd keep around. Well, keep him around anyway. Alright. Whew. Alright, got through a decent amount, and it looks like the time that I have is about to expire, so it looks like we're pretty much done for today. Unfortunately, I don't have time to see to those support conversations.
Welcome.
Anything good?
Welcome.
Ooh, nice. Okay, more advanced seals, just in case I need them. I'll probably need a decent number, knowing my luck, given that I'm not even halfway through this game yet, but... Alrighty. I'll take a look at that as I am able. Actually, how many supports are there? Only 2? Ah, screw it. I can be late to this.
Hey, you got a minute?
Sure, what do you need? Wait, don't tell me. You're here for some advice from a pro.
With that attitude, well, with that look, no, she's probably about to ask about Gerald.
Actually, I am.
Oh?
You know how all the top mercenaries have some kind of specialty? Some excel at swordsmanship, some are adept in subterfuge, and so on. Even you have your own special thing. That incredible, mysterious power. Anyway, I was just thinking that I need something like that too.
Mysterious, huh? But yeah, I guess you're not wrong. As for you, Leonie, I thought the bow was your thing. If you want to make a name for yourself, shouldn't it be with that?
I was raised in a hunting village, so yeah, I do know my way around a bow. But a bow and arrow isn't very helpful in the middle of a heated battle, is it? I figure I'll need to do better than that if I want to be a first-rate mercenary.
You can use all kinds of weapons, right? And you can even ride horses.
Sure, I know the basics. But it's more of a jack-of-all-trades, master-of-none kind of situation.
That may be the case, but if you look at it from another angle, those skills make you a pretty powerful mercenary.
What do you mean?
You know the fundamentals for everything. There's nothing you're particularly bad at.
Well, yeah, but I'm just average at all of them.
Yeah, but it means you're reliable at anything.
Even so, a mercenary who can do everything decently well would actually be in pretty high demand. Strategically, your options expand significantly if you've got even one person who can react to any change in battle. Meanwhile, mercs with only one specialty are practically useless in some situations.
Like how some people don't know what to do if they get stuck in a role that doesn't suit them.
Exactly. That's why a versatile mercenary who can adapt to anything is a valuable asset.
But then I'm still just an asset. It doesn't sound like that'll earn me a reputation as one of the best.
For that, you just need to keep working hard and improving your skills, yeah? If you're average at everything, then that means you have plenty of room to grow.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Your strength is that you can do anything. So if you keep getting better at everything and end up even a tiny bit above average...
Then I'd shine brighter than any one-trick pony on the battlefield.
And then if you keep showing off all you can do, your name will get around and you'll be one of the best in no time.
I see. Thanks. You've really given me a lot to think about.
Glad to help. Though I wouldn't really call myself first-rate either. So we'll both have to keep working as hard as we can.
Yeah, let's do it. We'll be the best of the best. I bet we'll even get our own special nicknames.
Will you, though? I guess time will tell. I'd be curious to see what kind of nickname you'd get in... well... in this timeline. Guess we'll find out. Either way, what do you two have to say to each other?
I'm tired. Time to find a good spot for a nap. Bernadetta? Why are you skulking in the weeds?
No reason! Not getting in the way of two people's love at all! No, sir!
Huh?
Huh? But I'm alone here. I see. That.
Yeah, that! I was out walking when I saw them! A man and a woman together in the woods, getting... hated.
I have questions.
Well, neither of them seems to be dead yet.
What?
They're on a secret date, you dummy! Not fighting!
Regardless, how does two lovers stealing a moment alone lead to you curled up here in the fetal position?
Because I'm hiding! I mean, if I messed up their date, they might try to get revenge on me!
All this talking is gonna get their attention, you know.
Relax. To them, you're no different than a pebble on the side of the road.
Hey, I'm not a pebble! I mean, sure, sometimes I wish I was just a rock, but...
I know too much.
Then just roll away quietly and you'll be fine.
Just roll away quietly. Hey, yeah! Wait, no! They'd see me! Stop trying to get me killed!
You're gonna get their attention by just yelling so much.
We've made enough racket over here to raise the dead and they haven't even noticed. I think it's safe to say they're off in their own little world. Still, good for them, sharing words of love when either one could die tomorrow.
Wait, they could die tomorrow?
This is a war, Bernie! What are you thinking?
They're both soldiers who serve on the front lines. I doubt a rosy future awaits them.
No! That's not true! Couples swearing their love and defying destiny are a staple of classic fiction!
Sure, but the fact it wouldn't happen in reality is what makes it such a good story, right?
Wait, but there are tons of stories where two people who have sworn their love don't ever meet again.
I don't see where this conversation is going anymore.
Likely because that's something people are familiar with from their own lives.
Okay, so which is it? I believe those two can be happy together, so they can, right?
I hope that's the case, but reality is cruel. Anyway, I've talked myself right to sleep.
Huh? Come on, don't sleep there!
Wait, what? Really? What?
Uh-oh. Guess I'd better try that turn into a pebble and roll away quietly plan.
This... Dumb. Absolutely dumb. Okay, wait, there's more for Bernie? Oh right, Shez. Let's not have noticed it earlier. Alright, let's check it out. So what do you two have to say to each other?
Yeah, and watch your back out there, okay?
Hear you loud and clear, boss. Sure glad I got you in my corner.
What's that accent?
Now then, just gotta... Oh. What are you hiding back there for, Bernadetta?
Who was that guy you were just talking to?
Oh, who? That? Just a merc buddy of mine, asking if I had any jobs for him.
Oh, he was a mercenary? But he looked like a bandit!
Hey, come on now. You shouldn't assume the guy's a common criminal just because he looks rough around the edges.
But, what about the way he talked? Oh, so scary.
You'd sound like that too if you'd been a merc your whole life. Most of these guys didn't have a mom teaching them how to sound nice and proper like I did.
I see. I guess I don't really know you that well, but are all your friends like that? Is that too nosy? That's really nosy, huh?
I know comforting's not gonna work, so we're teasing.
Oh yeah, whole gang's all pretty much the same. Guess that means you're not going into the merc business anytime soon, huh?
Obviously not! No way, not happening! Even if I wasn't as shy as I am, I'd never be able to handle all those scary people at once!
That sounds like your anxiety talking. You'd see there's nothing to be afraid of if you just gave them a fair shot. And, hey, isn't basing your opinion of strangers on their appearance just gonna make you feel worse?
Well, what else am I supposed to base my opinion on?
Bruh.
Just spend some time with them. If you ask me, the best place to judge someone's character is either on the battlefield or over the dinner table.
I already told you I can't! Not me! Nope! Please, I need you to understand!
I'm gonna press this.
I really don't get it. Is his appearance the only thing that's making you distrust him? There are plenty of guys out there who look just like that but have a heart of solid gold. Nicest folks you'll ever meet. By the same token, there are some real horrible people who cover it up with niceties and honeyed words. The kind of people who prey on others. My point is, judging a book by its cover will only get you in trouble. Trust me, you can't always tell who's good and who's bad from looks alone.
Why are you trying to scare me? Nobody's tricking the iron-hearted Bernie. Not today, not ever.
Where do you think this conversation's going?
Well, probably. Maybe. I'll be fine, I swear.
Nothing has changed. Nothing has freaking changed. Oh, man. I feel kind of bad for laughing at that, knowing the source of the nonsense, but you know what? Either way, that'll be all for now. So, when next we jump into this, it'll hopefully be another main story battle. Take the time to S-rank everything, see what nonsense awaits, and for now, thank you all for watching, and, well, see you on for the next one when things probably go horribly, horribly wrong. Here goes nothing.